Hello students, Professor Benavides here. Let's talk about chapter 4 a little more, and let's drill down into task 8. It's going to have to do with desktop icons. So I'd like for you to do this particular exercise with a clean desktop, if at all possible. So let's just go ahead and go through the steps. Open the dialog that allows you to adjust the desktop icon settings. So we're going to go to Start, Settings, Personalization, Themes, and down here below, Desktop Icon Settings. Now notice you really can't say down below, because if this was maximized window, the desktop icon settings would be on the right-hand side. So it's got like a responsive feel. These windows have a responsive feel to them. Okay. So nonetheless, get to desktop icon settings under a section called Related Settings. And here we see that I've got a check mark on the recycle bin. It's the only thing I've got on here. And who said you can't take off the recycle bin? See how if I uncheck it and it's gone, right? So let's see what the directions say. It says, place a check mark on computer, users, files, network, recycle bin, and the control panel, and then click OK. So computers, users, files, network, recycle bin, and recycle bin. Now, other things that you could do, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on here, is that I can go ahead and change icons. You know, if I like something better, but I really don't. I really just want them to be what they are. I mean, I'm not sure why. Maybe you could, maybe there's a subset of icons that you can get on the internet, because these ones don't look, you know, I mean, they look all right, but you know, I'd rather just have the one they came with, unless there's like maybe a whole theme that comes together on here. If you don't like what you end up with, you can always click on Restore Defaults if you mess it up, something terrible, okay? So it says allow themes to change desktop icons. Yes, so apply. So there it is. I'm going to go ahead and close here and close here. Let's just take a quick look at what we have. Now, we have this PC, which allows me to drill down on the computer. Network allows me to drill down on the network. The recycle bin is where files go when you delete them. This thing here called default window, that is my personal account. I ended up creating an account called Windows Default so I could do my videos. But it could be like Bob or Betty or whatever it is. And then of course here's the control panel. The control panel, we're going to be learning more about this later on. The control panel is where we used to go to change settings. Now we still, where we used to go predominantly to change settings. We still need to know about the control panel. In fact, there's some things that are duplicated in settings, which is the new way of doing things. You know, the settings is, you know, go start settings, right? This is the new control panel that's being, the control panel's functionality is being shifted, you know, daily going over here. We know that its days are numbered because it used to be on the, you know, utility menu, on the power users menu, used to be on this list, and it's no longer on this list. So apparently they're wanting to have us move away from this. But nonetheless, we're zeroing in on these icons on here. Before we do a little print screen of this, I want to just throw in one little extra thing here. We could sort them by type, you know, and sort them by, you know, type again. And now, when I can see that I've got more of an old-fashioned kind of look, I've got this PC that I can drill down on, double click on that, kind of reminds me of the good old-fashioned days. On here where I can go and drill down on my hard drive and stuff like that. So remember, this is my account folder. So if I double click on this, I can get to all my files. You know, my videos, music, my documents, okay, are accessible right from here. So it's everything that's related to my account, my pictures, you know. And here's the folder that we've been working on. Okay, this is where we've been storing our files. So I'm going to just get that out of the way because I'm going to do a print screen. And I want to do a print screen because we're going to end up drawing a circle around this inside of Paint. So I want to remove this a little bit to the side. So it says, oh, yeah, actually sort the icons by type. I think I did that. do a print screen of the desktop showing these icons, and bring the print screen into Paint and draw a red circle around these 5 icons. Okay, so let me go ahead and do a print screen. Bring it into Paint. Paste. And then do a big old circle around this. And different ways of doing that. I'm just going to use one of these, maybe bigger, thicker. And I said, what color do I want this circle? A red circle on top of that. Picky, huh? So there we go. We select red. So now all I have to do is select my circle. So I'm going to go ahead and click and drag this out, and that should be good enough. Right? Click away, and then do a save. Now I'm going to go ahead and call this Task 8 Desktop Icon Settings. I'll just call it Desktop Icons. That's good enough. All right, and that's how you get a lot of desktop icons on your screen. Of course, if you want to take them off, you just go reverse what I just showed you, take the check marks off, and you get a cleaner look on your screen.